Yeah, Jesus is the God man.
Jesus is the God man. Okay, what the? Okay, so if Jesus is a God man, what makes you believe that you are not God man?
Because I'm not God. There's a little spirit of humility and common sense. I'm not God. I can't think Jesus. I can't rise myself from the dead like he could. Jesus came to earth in the form of man. He has always existed before then. We have him in the Old Testament. We call him Theophanies. He was a lot of times depicted as the angel of the Lord. And the reason we know it was him in the Old Testament is because he would appear before people. People would bow down and worship him, and he would not stop them. He would accept their worship. Okay?
Jesus was never meant to be worshipped. Jesus was meant to
Yes,
be followed. He was meant
Jesus.
to, the whole message of Jesus was to say, you can be just like me. It was never to
Don't even
worship him.
understand what the Bible says about Jesus, but then you're going to sit here and
I
tell me
don't
what
have to. I don't have to
you don't.
because
You don't
why
know.
would why
Jesus,
would why would
this is the
why
God man.
would
Jesus came to earth in the form of man to be a sacrifice for sin. Romans 6:23 says, "For the wages of sin is death."
Where's Jesus? You know, what Jesus ain't here because he rose from the dead. But is he coming back, though? He is like a thief into the night. It tells you in the book of... The Bible cannot be used for evidence of a person that you have never seen, you never heard from. It doesn't make sense. You can't have a personal relationship with somebody you've never seen or heard from. It's just not possible. Even for people who have long distance relationships, at least we are negotiating and communicating through a phone, and I can hear you, I can see you. When I talk to you, you respond back directly, not in the midst, not something falling down from a tree, not a sunny day turning into a rainy day, not my flat tire. There's no spookism here. There's no hocus pocus going on here. When I talk to somebody, I get a response back. When I call somebody on the phone, I get a response back. I don't have no time. I'm over here on my knees trying to wait for God. Oh, he talks in many different ways. Let's establish first and foremost that he said that Jesus is the God man. Now, if Jesus is the God man, then that would mean that we are also God man, right? Now, he said that Jesus is God that manifested himself in the form of a human. With that being the case, we will also have to say that Adam, the first Adam, would be God manifested in the flesh. Eve is God manifested in the flesh. Everything that God has created is manifested in his image and likeness. Not only is Jesus the God man, but you yourself are the God. Well, can't speak for Red here. He has some other issues going on with him. But for us, the original people, we are God manifested in the flesh. Everything about our whole being, from our genetic makeup to the coils of our hair, we replicate the universe. Let's backtrack a little bit. Jesus told his disciples that the works I do, you do also in greater. Tells you in the book of Romans that you are not only heirs of God, but co-heirs with Christ. The same birthright Christ had, you had. Now you just have access to that which is within you because Christ showed you the example. Now you're not supposed to follow Jesus. You're supposed to follow the Christ. I thought Jesus was the Christ. He was. But he was just a Christ. You also can be the Christ. Christ is a consciousness. It's not a person. It's a title. Just the same thing as...